All right, and welcome to the MCL match between Galactic and Mike's Yotes.
Welcome, welcome.
What
Here
kind of
we have
comp do you
our.
think they're going to be running on Lijiang?
I'm definitely expecting the Fire Mercy here. Fire
All
Mercy
right.
all the way on the Yote
Yeah.
side.
Well, the
I think
Yotes going for more of a they're going for Doom and Widow, but Galactic's definitely running the pharmacy.
Queasy G on the far actually. I was kind of expecting the McCree from him.
Yeah,
I love
no,
to
his
see his
McCree is
flanks.
insane. See how his Pharah is.
I'm expecting them going bridge here, and hopefully we can get a quick little boop off to begin with. That's always fun to see. Just setting up here. Kind of taking their time.
Oh,
Like
Noah already hitting
no.
the Zarya.
The early boop. They're taking too much
He's
time.
going for another? Oh. Yeah, no.
They're kind of just sitting in garden here. I mean, they didn't really take a lot of space. They kind of gave it up to Yotes here.
Kind of giving point for free. They should be getting a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, it's an easy take.
I mean, especially because on the Yotes side, they don't have nothing to counter the pharmacy, so they can get super aggressive here.
Yeah, I think the key here to kind of combat that Pharah is to try and attack the team very early on, kind of before the Pharah can get value. But they're having trouble right now. I mean, that's exactly what they're doing. You see, they're just gonna push into the team into the little death ball going on here. Reaper's gonna get his damage in. And this is gonna be a hard fight for them.
Yeah.
Queasy's gonna have to find some way to get damage. He's gonna have to play to pick off a Queasy here.
I'm surprised they're not collapsing on the Reaper, who's fairly out of position. Oh, there we go.
There he goes.
And the Doom coming in.
Yeah, that's
there we go. Now it's Galactic's fight.
Since they don't have that counter to Pharah, they have to pick their fights carefully. And here we have Galactic's pushing in now.
Giving respect to the Pharah, I see, with a lack of hit scan. However, Reaper going on the flank.
Oh, huge shatter coming from my Raven. Be able to put the invuln up to block it. The res goes off, and the barrage goes off again.
I was unfortunately not finding anyone.
Oh, it's coming out left and right.
Doom high, picking it up, catching 3.
How wasn't an expensive fight? I've got to say though. We saw about 4 or 5 ults go off at the same time.
Yeah. Although I do believe that the Yotes have ult advantage. 3 ults up at the moment.
You know, Grav sitting for time here. Is it definitely going to be a kind of a make or break situation here?
Definitely use that grab to keep Galactic from even being able to touch the point.
Yeah, the Grav just use it just to BM here a little bit. Even off the point.
They're no chance for Galactic to touch
won't be able to touch here.
Unlucky.
Yeah, it's kind of a demanding take here.
You know, it's definitely being aggressive, pushing whatever advantage they saw.
Exactly. I think that's they're doing the right thing. They're not letting the Pharah get too much value off. They're waiting under the point, kind of taking a lot of cover, and then once they want to start the fight, that's when they go and bait the cooldowns out and do their damage.
Let's see what kind of switch ups we're seeing. Queasy G's hopping onto the McCree. Hopefully his flanks will be able to catch their Yotes sports off guard.
Yeah, we're seeing this Symmetra teleport here. Interesting, we're only seeing one Symmetra though.
As Economy switches from Symmetra over to Reaper. They're continuing the Reaper Doomfist.
And they're not taking point just yet. They kind of want to hold choke. Kind of afraid to give space. Oh, Agent 8 falls early. That's going to be really bad for them. And they couldn't get the res off. That's another easy fight for Yotes here. Oh, but now Griffin falls?
Is it going to be enough, though?
Yeah, the Mama comes with the res. And they unlock the point, but looks like now they go in cap. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Yotes is kind of having the way with them right now.
Yotes is just in their face.
They're not afraid at all.
No.
But I guess they learned to press W, so they're not afraid. QGG
I
falls,
think
tries to go on
Yotes
the flank, but doesn't happen for him.
Kami getting 3
Oh my
on his
gosh.
flank.
Whose man is this? Can we take out the Desire
Someone
also?
come get your man. He's getting a 4th, a 5th. Like Kami, the
Goodness.
MVP of that
I
fight.
can't believe you've done this.
Oh, I'm starting to suspect that perhaps the Yotes just unbound their S key.
I mean, they don't really need it at the moment.
Oh, they just press W
And
and
then,
Akami goes on the flank and gets who he wants.
and I see here, Galactic is having a big issue. They keep going down this choke, and they're not having luck yet. And they kind of just want to force this choke, but it's not going to work. I think you would see some switches coming from Galactic. Maybe a more mobile team to try and rush the Rhine, try and force their DPS off high ground.
Zarya again, Rhine getting pushed off the point by Doom.
Yeah, they need to make some switches early.
Yes.
Or earlier on.
I think what Galactic needs is some flyers and a diva. The diva would wreak havoc on that Reaper.
Oh, we do have a Winston and the Hammer bringing the animals out to play. They might go and hop on the point. They're gonna take some space here, but without their Ana. Yeah, it looks like they're just uncoordinated now.
Yeah, I believe the Galactic is.
Yeah, I think that's what we call a mentally boomed.
Is high. Tries to give Galactic an advantage. Be a fair sportsman. But
you might be able to see Captain touch point here, but with the Akame still up on Reaper, yeah, he's just not gonna last very long. Yeah, it's an easy Li Jing take for the Yotes there.
Yeah, and Li Jing definitely seems to be Yote's strongest map so far.
100%, 100%. I think if you guys had a little bit earlier switch to kind of a more mobile team, try and take that high ground from Akame. See, he was hiding up right here at the top. I think if you're able to take that high ground off them early on, you gotta dictate.
That was nasty.
The 2-tap. I think if you're able to take that high ground first, I think they might find a little bit more luck.
Yeah. And even if they don't go complete mobile, just having 2 flyers would enable them to rain damage down uncontested.
I'll be interested to see what they play and what map they pick here, though. Yeah. Hopefully, they play something a little bit more what they're used to, what they're akin to.
It's Galactic's pick. Let's see what they've got, or let's see what map they're going to choose.
I wonder if they're gonna pick another hit scan here, because we saw Queasy on the McCree early, but like he said, the Makami on the Reaper was just a little bit too much for him. I want him to stay on the hit scan though. I think
that would
really
be great
dominant on the hit scan.
If they don't want to go into a super mobile comp, and if Yotes stays the same thing, I think another thing that they could try and do is focus a lot of spam damage on their tanks. Because what the Yotes was doing is they were leaving their tanks out as bait in the front quite a bit to allow their DPS to go around the back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they need to try a lot of different things. Obviously, what they were doing wasn't working.
So they pick Eichenwald. This will be interesting.
Okay.
I don't see this much in the league.
I'm also kind of worried they might be able to play the Reaper here also. And kind of give them a little bit of space under bridge on first point. If Yotes is the defending first, we can see them give a little space, let the Reaper go in behind, and then they can kind of pincer attack in that way.
Yeah.
I'll see the strats going on. Very interested.
And you could even just hide out in that room farther back into attacker spawn. Right. But they are on attack first, so we'll see what they're running. Okay.
Here we go on Eichenwald, or Eichenwalde, as the Germans would say.
Let's see what comps that these teams run here. It's going to be interesting to see Galactic's comp, as this is their pick. Maybe they've practiced a lot on this map.
I sure hope they did. Because though I do love seeing some good Overwatch, it's kind of kind of off-putting when you see a team get stomped for about half an hour straight.
Yes.
Trust,
And I
I
can
know.
tell you, as someone who's played against the Yotes, it's also very off-putting to play against the Yotes and get stopped for half an hour straight.
I can understand. As a
So the
wooden for
weapon
myself,
double shield. This will be
and
interesting.
I can understand that if they're kind of worried from the hit scan coming from the other from Yotes here, I can understand that. But again, that's kind of leaving them up to a lot of spam damage. I
I'm
mean,
somewhat
there is
surprised that they took Agent 8 off of Junkrat, as first point defense for Eichenwald is a very strong Junkrat area.
who doesn't like the good rat? I don't know what is wrong with me. I can never get Junkrat to work, but oh my gosh, he is so much fun to play.
Oh, he is. Especially when you just double concussion mine someone in a duel and watch them rage in chat.
And you just gotta do a little tactical crouch on him, maybe an emo.
Spam the dipstick voice line. Oh, this is so wonderful.
Oh, death early on.
Death
Yeah, he tried with the hook shot and
Oh,
got smacked.
watching his positioning.
Agent 8 keeping the high ground on the Hanzos.
Galactic should be pushing their advantage here. As they can really push the Yotes back to spawn.
Exactly. They have the double shooter. They have room to push, but they're a little bit too hesitant.
And just switching off of Widow onto Ashe. Perhaps trying to get
Mercy
some
can be kind of
out.
scary.
Captain
Oh, Captain
falling.
Oh, we have the
Res
res up though. Profanity is gonna try to come up with a nano. Needs to get a kill, and he does get a kill. And we have time just kind of soaking in damage here, doing damage to shields. Kind of waiting for his graviton to come on.
Shatter coming out for Night Raven, catching 2. As Akami on the Mercy pops off, gets 2 kills.
Wait a second, we have Akami on Mercy and Mamluk on the Soldier.
They finally let D off of Mercy. Soldier pushing up.
That is unexpected, I'll say.
Agent 8 catching Ashe.
Yeah, but they have the res though. They should be safe here. I'm not sure where they're setting up here.
Yeah,
they have both tanks up here in the corner. You kind of want to use the Arista shield to cover your flanks. You see Mamluk is getting easy damage here.
Yeah, and staying that grouped up is incredibly dangerous against an Ashe. One dynamite and you could give her all in half of...
right in a heartbeat.
Prophet able to catch Mamluk off guard. The Captain's Nerf and Prophet both fall to high and death respectively.
Oh, Prophet misses his hammer? Kind of a sloppy fight here, but it looks like Yotes will lose it and have to come out. Oh, my mistake. They're still pushing ahead.
1v1ing the Orisa and winning.
Yeah, this is it's a little bit difficult to watch here. I mean, they're picking weird fights. They're trying to win these 1v1s, these 1v2s, and it's just not working out on Galactic side.
I think what they need to do right now is wait back where Yotes can't shoot him, Yotes can't push him, group up with all their team, and then push together. Take this high ground.
And we see Queasy going to the flank again, but with the Echo, he does not have a Mercy support with him.
Yotes, all their ults up at the moment.
Profanity's back in their backline. This is interesting to watch here. And they're kind of straight now.
Fix again. Battle mode. Getting 3. Getting 4.
My goodness. Who made you like this, Akame?
Take Akame off DPS. Doesn't matter. He'll still carry. Oh. Disgusting.
And they see they're still just throwing in their Russian shield right in the middle. I think you want to use that to cover your flanks here because we're gonna have somebody go on the top on catwalk and just dump in damage that we won't be able to stop.
Alright.
The visor comes out with the damage boost.
Cover using shields here. Try and let that all go out.
On here come the ults, and they're just flanking around. They're not grouped up. They can't have any support ults for us.
Queasy G on his own does manage to grab 3, but unfortunately without the follow-up. However, that does end up helping his team out since they're in their own.
It gives a little bit of room. Glad to go in. He missed the shadow again. That's unfortunate. They're just dumping damage in his shield here, trying to win something here. Galactic needs something to push this fight in their favor.
They do.
They can get the anti on the Rhine, but they won't be able to capitalize.
Still have time. They can group up a little bit and stall for pushing out.
I think that'd be it for the first round of Eichenwald.
Yeah. 3 minutes, 35 seconds in the Yotes time bank.
It's gonna be hard to beat. And I'm thinking we see the Rhine 1v1 is just not working out in Galactic's favor. Maybe we should try a little bit more mobile tanks to try and take out some of them high priority targets, those supports.
I think if
they
they
need to try something else.
Yeah, or if they want to keep running that Rhine, they definitely need a Zarya with him. His aggression is too much that it's bordering on instinct.
Yeah, you were seeing him trying to slap some supports there at the end on second point. That was kind of funny to watch. I think you need to practice a little communication. Definitely doesn't feel like they're really.
They definitely have the framework there, but they do need to work together more.
Exactly. I don't think they really have a plan on how they're wanting to push and attack the Yotes.
All right. So we're seeing the Rhine Zarya from Galactic now, hopefully trying to back up the Reinhardt with a Zen Moira, which could be very interesting. I don't really think of combining those two supports.
Maybe they're thinking throw the Discord on the Rhine and throw a little damage over to get some easy damage off for their Moira.
Yeah. Or maybe try and keep the Moira next to the Rhine, have her pump heals into him.
Exactly. Maybe that's what they're thinking right now. Keep the Rhine up a little bit longer to try and win that fight. And we have a Lucio Brig on the Yote side. Not the most amount of healings,
but with the Hanzo Junkrat, they might not need it with that damage output. That's
exactly. So much damage. And so using the smart play, they're going underground here, trying to avoid the spam. Oh, the charge from behind! No!
Charge from
Vanity, no!
He gets the counter.
Charges back till he wins! Oh my god.
Fine plays.
This is time to. Oh, but when he falls onto the top, no one sees him.
They are pushing in now, though.
This is still a winnable fight for Galactic. Can you push up now?
Akami still just wall riding on Pillar. Finally drops down on the point. Hops onto the Zen, tries to take him out, gets taken out himself.
This is big winnable for Galactic here. He can definitely win this early take, we've been in a good spot. Oh, Randy comes in charge.
Again, showing some
early take for Galactic. Now they're on a good roll here. They can push up now, get a few early picks, get Yotes in bad spawn. They'd be sitting well here. Akame kind of BMing, just sitting in the middle of the map here. He has no fear in his eyes.
Just started BMing.
True. Has been going on for a little bit, I'll say.
His wall ride on Pillar for the entirety of first fight was definitely not BM.
I give him the benefit of the doubt, right? It was a tactical wall ride. It was tactical. And we see Galactic just kind of sitting on cart here, trying to put this
Dragon comes out. Unfortunately, doesn't really find anyone.
And the ult comes from time, trying to focus down the Rhine health here.
Fortunately, Rhine now has all the support he needs.
Huge
for aggression. As Queasy G catches high off guard.
Oh, that's a good ult. Let's see if we can get something. Maybe knock down. There we go. Night Reaver falls, but Muck falls, and then the rest of the team just tumbles like dominoes. Oh, but Death is still alive?
Realize they have Death and Akami on, or not Death. They have Akami and High on support.
Like I said, they're playing some weird cookie comps here. They're kind of just having fun right now. Just barely not be able to make it to third point.
Oh,
good transfer here.
It's a counter
Here we
grab.
go. Galactic is really just handing it to them. They got angry and they coming back hard. Huge by Profit.
Right now they need to focus that Tracer, or else she will stall the next 3 hours.
Yeah, up there falls with the Discord. The Discord on Tracer just sort of stay alive.
Now you're walking in one to give the Galactic all the ult charge that they need.
Galactic really performing well in Icon. I can see why they picked this map. They're performing really well.
Their defense was not that great, but their attack, oh, immaculate.
Let's see. Only about 2 ults coming from Galactic's side. His shadow's been really off this game. Needs to be a little bit more patient.
He needs to wait for Ryan's shield to break more. He's getting too excited.
Exactly. I think he's trying to win those mind games there, but he's just a little bit impatient.
Night Raven, he's just too calm for it. He knows the game too well. Profanity, though, his aggression does not stop no matter what.
And that's what I want to see.
Already in Yotes' faces.
Oh, the window comes out.
Window comes out. Finds
Night Raven gets that.
card.
Good old window first strike combo.
Profanity next.
Yeah, they didn't really respect the window there. I mean, that's double damage you gotta worry about. And they got to retreat all the way back to spawn.
Just need to regroup. Push again.
Galactic just now passing the 3-minute and 30-second mark. They will have less time. But I want to see them get around a minute. If they have about a minute left, I can see them coming out with a W.
Yeah.
If they're lucky. If they're lucky, that is.
If they do better on this next defense round, Galactic absolutely can come out with a W.
Profanity's holding up shield, trying to take Night Raven on.
Profanity right now is very much worried about Night Raven's shatter.
Exactly, he knows it's coming. Oh, he goes in for the charge. Death with the high noon, easy kill.
All the space he needs.
You see, sometimes it's just those little mistakes you make, that charging in the Ryan. That can just kill your entire momentum push there.
The Yotes is such a good team that they will recognize those mistakes. Punish you for them. Again and again.
Capitalize.
Like, you can make those mistakes up against Ridiculous 6, but the Yotes, no.
Okay, dude. If you guys don't know, that is a team I play for. And he's taking a little jab at me. Not much I can say back, I won't lie. Not much I can say back.
Oh.
Let's see if we have almost 5 ults coming from
very much
inside.
All
Yep, he has the advantage right now.
Window out again, catches Queasy G as Grab Tom comes out to get the tanks. Galactic having to retreat yet.
This is a really hard choke to kind of win past. It's so tight and there's only so many angles you can come from. It makes it a little bit hard. But they do have Grab, Hammer, and Dragon here. If they can try and bait out that info
here. Especially since High doesn't have Transcendence yet. If they can get Dragon very quickly.
And they just have to worry about that Immortality field from Akame. If they can get that off and then take it down quickly, that's an easy fight win. Let's see, they're coming around from the corner. Again, he's too angsty for the hammers. Oh, he cancels. Oh, he cancels Jazzy.
Night Raven and Momlock, 2 Rhines, just taking everything from Galactic at the moment.
I'd be kind of hard to push into this. That was an expensive fight. They still have that Grab Dragon here. I want to see it come out early.
They did only use 1 ult. Well, Yotes did use 2.
They do have Trans on the side. Death going in for a flank to kill Queasy. That's really unfortunate. They still have a chance to win this if they can hurry up and start pushing while they only have 5 on the point.
I think they definitely have the time that if they all got together and collapsed on Death, they would have such an advantage. But right now,
Jazzy trying to win the 1v1.
Jazzy's the only one after. Death literally in Galactic spawn at the moment. Graven comes out massive. His Dragon comes out solo.
Oh, here's the Transcendence and Immortality field. So much damage coming out.
But that means Queasy now has free reign to do as he wants with his ultimate.
Oh, Death and Q from behind.
Oh no. Death.
Sneaking behind him like a mongoose.
Winning the game.
Shuts out the huge push that they had planned going on. That's tragic to see.
That is unfortunate.
Love the Googie eyes. Never
It
gets
truly
old.
adds so much to this game.
Yeah, this is the big ult from Death King from behind.
Unfortunately, they forgot about Death during that push, and they were punished for it.
And it's like, hold that finger on the right click. It was a good game though. I think
That was a
these
good game.
stood a good chance. Yotes is just too dominant sometimes. The push is too tactical. The counter play is too quick.
And that was Galactic versus Yotes, 2-0 Yotes' favor. That'll be it for us tonight.
You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Bye bye.